Yes.
Greeting, Christina. Happy to have you here. So before we started, can you provide a little information about yourself?
Yes, hi. So my name is Christina. I'm 24 years old. I am Ukrainian. I came to the United States about almost 5 years ago. So currently I live in US. I'm studying here. Yeah.
So you are originally from Ukraine, yes?
Yes.
So do you have any idea why that happened with Ukraine? Why Ukraine was attacked by Russian?
Yes. So Ukraine was attacked by Russia almost 2 months ago. But actually, the conflict started a long time ago when in 2014, Russia occupied the Crimea Peninsula, the part of the Ukraine. That's when everything started. Later on, they also took away another part of the Ukraine called Donbass. The reason for that, so they were saying that Russian-speaking Ukrainians were threatened by Ukrainian-speaking Ukrainians because of the language. And so that was their excuse. So they said they have to come to the Ukraine to save Russian-speaking people. But I think this is not actually the reason. And of course, this is a lie. The real reason why Putin did that back then, and he is doing this now, meaning attacking the Ukraine, is because he doesn't want Ukraine to exist as an independent country. He wants to expand a Russian territory and make it something similar to what Soviet Union was back in the past. So he doesn't want Ukraine to even exist. Similar happened to other post-Soviet Union countries like Moldova and Georgia. He also attacked in the past those countries. So he is basically doing now this with Ukraine, but in much worse, it's way worse than it was with those other countries.
So you're well educated in this question. So probably, do you have family back there? How are they? Are they doing? Are they in safe place? Um, can you share with us a little about your family?
Of course. Yes, all my family lives in the Ukraine. My parents, grandparents, my sister, my brother-in-law. So everyone is there. I just very happy that we actually live in the Western Ukraine. So it's far from like the most hottest spots of the conflicts. But even though there is no safe place in the Ukraine right now, since Russia is bombing, they are dropping missiles all over the country. So there is no safe place. So yes, they are actually going to the shelters when they hear a siren. They are trying to also help the Ukrainian army as much as they can, meaning they do like contributions, they volunteer. Yes, and it's really tough, and everyone is really like worried, about like the future of all the country.
Oh yes, it's very personal situation to you. So, how your mental condition right now? How for these 2 months, your health mental condition changed? How did you find how you find out about the war? Share with your experience what you went through.
Yes. How I found out about this, of course, on February 24th, when the war started, I saw the news in the internet, Instagram, and I was shocked like everyone else. I could not believe this is actually happening. On that day, they were dropping missiles and bombs like all over the Ukraine, and it was really scary. And basically ever since then I've been monitoring news like 24/7. I've been calling my parents, my family, every day, few times a day, just to know if they are safe, if they are okay. And yeah, this is about my mental health. Since then, I'm having like troubles falling asleep very often, because I just keep watching the news. Even at work, sometimes I just can't resist, just to just to watch the news, to know what's going on, what's new happened. Yeah, so that's about it. So my it's really hard for me to like fall asleep ever
So,
since then.
so even being in the safe place, you are still going went through this kind of thing. It's not even easier for you being there. So,
Yeah.
is anything you used to do to find the stretch, hope, to make yourself feel better in this condition? What do you do to work against these feelings that you are?
Yeah, so honestly, the Ukrainian people are inspiring me a lot, because everyone, no matter what they do, they are in front lines in army, or they are just volunteering, or they are just going to their daily jobs. And during the war, they really inspire me. And so many friends of mine are volunteering and making so much contributions to the Ukraine. I know personally some people who left their daily jobs, and they are volunteering, 24/7. So those people are really inspiring me. And I personally are trying to volunteer as much as I can. Me and my friends, we are raising some funds to buy stuff for the Ukraine and send it over there. Yeah, so we are trying to do as much as we can, and I believe that every little step taken towards our goal makes a difference.
Oh, that's very inspiring speech that you just made. So my last questions, but not least, how do you see or feel about all this helping of Ukraine from foreign governments such as Poland, such United States? Is it enough, or you support? You expect something else? How do you grade all this help provided by other governments?
Yeah, so of course, I personally, and I think all Ukrainians are really appreciating all the help that we are getting from governments from different countries in Europe, United States of the America, and all the people we really appreciate. And I think the help they provide us with are really, great, and it helps us a lot. Of course, there are more that can be made for us, especially we are in desperate need of like military help, first of all, of weapons, of tanks, of different stuff. Also, we really need the Ukrainian sky to be closed, so at least we can fight Russian forces on the ground. Yeah, so of course a lot of been made for us, but also there are much more that can be potentially made, and that would help us a lot.
Thank you, Christina, for your opinion. I'm hearing your voice struggling. It's not easy to you to speak about this. Thank you for your participation. It really means a lot. It makes a difference. So if you have a chance to talk to other people, what can you ask for other governments, other people or foreign governments? What can you ask for?
Yes. So basically, I would just, remind people that a war is still going on. It's not over yet. And we cannot just, forget about it and live as we used to live before that. I believe we should really take this situation seriously. And doesn't take it as just Ukrainian conflict. It's like the conflict of the whole globe at this point. So, so if Russia is not stopped today, I don't know when the Russia can be tomorrow. So we have to take this conflict really seriously. And I believe it's everyone's responsibility, from like simple people to governments, to stop it now. So we have like, you know, safety for our future generations.
Thank you, Christina. Your speech was inspired. All of your answers were very emotional. Thank you. You did a great job. Do not stop to do your volunteering jobs that you just started. It really means a lot. Thank you, Christina. I was very happy to have you here.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Bye-bye, Christina.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.